film program, before I came to Ohio State to take classes there, the film program was started as a production program to do stuff for the university, and they kept that unit that did shot football practice and all those kinds of things. When I came, they were giving other classes and other course material, but they weren't awarding degrees. So when I came on the faculty, we could teach classes, but we couldn't give them degrees. And I was on the committee to try to put through a curriculum at Ohio State. And I think we got that first degree through, and the department became a degree granting department. I can't give you the date right now. It was after I came back from Georgia. But there'll be a record of that. I'll call you and tell you what it is, of the year that we actually were able to give a BA, a BFA, and an MA, but no MFA. And so when it died, maybe 6 or 7 years later, all those degrees went. And from that time on, photography went over to a different department, to the art department. Film history just went over to the history department, and the screenwriting went over, and video went over to the theater department. And it isn't until these last 4 or 5 or 6 years that a bunch of people from humanities fought finally to get a degree through. And you knew Michael and Nikki on our 25 and high. He was the advisor who did a lot of the legwork for that program to get it going. So that is what they've got now. They have a film studies. It's in humanity. It's a different approach when you take them, you're just studying photography. And the humanity now, you take different subject areas too, like women's studies or whatever. They finally did get a component of production, but basically it's a history, film history kind of thing. And it's coming out of the humanities interest, whatever the humanities departments would be. And so RIP, photography and cinema as an academic discipline that offered their own degree, died in 1992. That was it. And I didn't know enough to stop.